So I don't know exactly how I want to structure or start this video. All I can say is that a month ago, I never would have even been thinking this. This just kind of came to me out of an epiphany I've had over the past couple of weeks, and it made a lot of crystal clear sense to me. I want to say that this video isn't clickbait. I am going to be shutting down my Instagram business. I'm actually going to be shutting down a large portion of it. 90% of what I do on Instagram, I will no longer be doing within the next couple days or so. Within the next few days, everything will be basically shut down, if not shut down already by the time that you are seeing this. My name's Anthony. I run an Instagram marketing agency and also run a 1 million follower network on Instagram. And I make videos like this to help you take your Instagram account from 0 to hero. So make sure you subscribe because this is the Instagram Hub. At the start of 2019, I made my goal to make $1 million with Instagram. Last year for 2018, my goal was to make 100,000 with Instagram, and we did that. We crushed it. I did a video on it. I think I did a video like last year on my birthday, and I kind of told you guys my goal for 2019. And needless to say, $1 million in 2019 did not happen. 2019 has honestly been one of the most confusing roller coaster ride years for me in terms of business, in terms of personal life, in terms of a lot of things. And it was really weird because once I made that commitment, once I made that goal of I was going to make $1 million with Instagram in 2019, it was like obstacle after obstacle started getting thrown my way in business, in life, in everything. And it just didn't really come to fruition. My efforts did not lead to me accomplishing that goal. I know we haven't completed 2019, but it's safe for me to assume that we're not going to clear $1 million this year. Now, you may or may not have heard the saying of the man who chases 2 rabbits catches neither or catches none. And needless to say, over the past couple weeks while I've been taking a break from YouTube, taking a break from a lot of things and really just getting outside of in the field, of in the hustling every day, and I really got to take this outside look, I realized that I myself was chasing 2 rabbits. In fact, I'm chasing a lot more than 2 rabbits. And when I started doing this was my, my big plan at the start of 2019 of how I was going to do this. And I realized that the plan that I made at the start of this year ended up being completely flawed for reasons that I could not see, but that are very clear to me now. And to me, it's because I've been chasing so many rabbits. Now, since I've been chasing 6 rabbits, I'm going to show you guys something here in a second. Since I've been chasing 6 rabbits, I've been able to make not much progress on either of them. And the reason for that is because of how spread my focus is. Now, even though each business correlates with Instagram, it all adds into the bigger picture, it's still a different business model nonetheless. So it means it requires different work, it requires additional work, it requires different obstacles, different things you have to get through. And when you're running so many different things, you realize that you really aren't focused on anything. You're kind of all over the place and you're kind of nothing but stressed all the time. So if we take a look at this, and I apologize in advance because I do not have a proper whiteboard setup, but if we take a look at this, these are all the things that I am currently doing on Instagram, right? I have a software company, which is Social Info. I have a consulting company where I consult people on Instagram growth. I have my regular IG accounts, right? Instagram accounts that I've been building that are doing shout outs, doing everything like that. Basically everything I'm teaching you guys, majority of you who follow this channel, most of you are trying to follow this business model here. I have that going. I have flipping Instagram accounts. I also have an Instagram course where that course teaches people. I need to update it. And I also have an Instagram agency where we grow people's accounts for them. So as you can see, these are my 6 rabbits. These are the things that I've been chasing all 2019 that were part of my plan to go ahead and absolutely crush the Instagram market. And what I've realized, this epiphany that I've had over the past couple of weeks through being able to take some time off and kind of get out of this, this first person mentality at just being in the trenches every day, but kind of step back and view it from an overall perspective. And once I was able to do that, once I was able to step back and view it from an overall perspective, it was very clear to me, especially when you can see it on a whiteboard, it's very clear why things haven't been going my way. I mean, look at this. How could anybody make progress on all of these at once? So if we think about it like this, right? Every day I have a certain amount of focus, right? Focus. And here's my bottle of focus. And every day my day starts off and my bottle of focus is completely full, right? My focus is completely full. And in the morning I wake up and I need to put a little bit of that focus into software. And then I need to put a little bit of that focus into consulting. A little bit of that focus goes into Instagram accounts. A little bit goes into flipping. A little bit goes into courses, and a little bit goes into agency. And so then by the end of the day, this focus here is empty. right? It gets completely wiped. The focus is wiped, and it was split between all of these businesses. All of these businesses that require different things, different daily tasks, different duties, different clients, and a lot of time. So this begs the question, what if I stopped chasing all of these and I focused on just one thing? What would happen if I was able to focus on just one of these? What is the progress that I'll be able to make? How fast will I be able to scale that business? Would I be able to go ahead and actually get the goal of making $1 million with Instagram? Well, personally, in my opinion, I believe that to be so. I believe that I've been chasing way too many things on Instagram. At first, when I first planned this all out, it looked great. I was like, I'm gonna cover all my bases, and it made sense in the moment. However, now that I've actually been doing it, I'm seeing how flawed of a system it is, and I'm really starting to realize why people say focus on one business, which is what I was doing when I first started, and I got too carried away with myself. I thought I could work more hours than there are in a day, and this is the spot that I'm ending off at. So I'm going to have to kill some of these off. That is my conclusion that I'm coming to, is that I am going to have to kill off some of these businesses, and I'm going to focus on just one, okay? And the reason why that is because, like I showed you guys, that bottle of focus, each day my focus starts off full and then it's slowly dispersed through different projects. Whereas to what if I took that full bottle of focus and I put it into one thing? And remember that focus is just counting business. That's not counting other things that you're doing in your life. That's not counting exercise or anything like that, because that all takes focus. Meditating takes focus. All other daily personal development habits also take focus. And that's not even taking that into account. Each day you only have so much energy, so where you're putting that energy must be maximized. So guys, I am going to make a part 2 to this video. I don't want this one to drag on too long. So on part 2, I'm going to announce to you guys what exactly it is that I'm going to be sticking with and what it is that I'm going to be killing off. What are the businesses that I will be shutting down, how that affects you, and how that affects this channel and the videos that we are going to be putting out for you. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and drop it a like, and I will see you all on part 2. If part 2 has already been released, I'll leave that in the description. If not, it'll probably be out a couple days after this video is posted. With that said, guys, keep grinding, keep hustling, and I'll see you all on the next one.